Okay, you're here to be productive, right? You're here to actually learn how to do work. I'm genuinely, right? As sarcastic as that intro seemed, I'm genuinely proud of you for being here. I'm proud of you for trying to actually learn how to do work. That's so rare to see nowadays. So good, okay? 3 genuine tips on how you can improve your productivity today or even tomorrow. Some of these things you do need a fresh start because, say, you're watching this like late in the evening and you've already done all the shitty fucking habits like eating your oily ass foods or just procrastinating, playing your fucking video games, and you can't do it today. But tomorrow, alright? It's something that's easily applicable. Well, you got your 3 tips, right? Number 1, it's simple. It's to use the discipline that you have, right? I know if you're watching this right now, you want to click off because it doesn't seem like a simple thing, but you have discipline. You have discipline to do things because you've done certain things in the past which require discipline. It could be the littlest things. It's like when you're playing video games, as much as it's a dopamine spike, you kind of use a sense of discipline to tell yourself, okay, I'll play another game until you win. You have relentless drive to keep trying to win and trying. So you have discipline, okay? There's a sense of discipline there. Now, I'm not telling you that you need to learn this entire skill. It's something you can train, but you don't need to learn it all over again. It's something that you can use in a different way. By the way, bro, if you're new, my name is Vanch, and I'm here to give you lessons and teachings and habits to help you improve yourself from down here to up here. Everyone has this set amount of potential, and it's just a matter of where they want to direct it and who's in control in the head. I upload 2 videos a day with lessons teaching you on how to apply these things, topics that could genuinely help you in your life. So go down, click on the subscribe and the post notifications. It's a win-win for both of us. By applying your discipline, this is what I mean. It can help you avoid procrastination. You have a task. You need to do this task. If you keep telling yourself, as soon as the task comes to mind, do it now. This is what I do. Anytime I think of a task and I'm like, I don't really want to do it, I'll constantly repeat to myself in my head, do it now. And it trains your brain to, whenever a task is presented in front of you and you don't want to do it, your brain will start slowly going, do it now. And you will eventually end up doing it. So you need to apply that discipline to work. So if you feel like not doing a piece of work, you got to imagine it. Say in a gym analogy, I'm doing tricep push downs. I finish 1 rep. It's getting near the end of my set, and my triceps are starting to hurt, because they do. But I know if I keep pushing, I have like another 6 reps. That pain and that anticipation of knowing I have more reps and still pushing past it, that is discipline. And you just apply that to work, where it's like the procrastination and the feeling that you feel of not doing the work is just the last few reps of your set. Okay, I think that's a really good way to look at it. It's the last few reps of your set. It's the same, very similar feeling. And you use that as a way to sit down and do work. And I think that can genuinely help you start being more productive. Right, number 2. You've probably heard this one a fuck ton recently. And it's just diet. And I don't want to seem really cliche saying, oh, diet this, diet that. It's like, genuinely, it helps. Right? It won't make you a productive fucking guru. It won't make you God at doing work. But it helps. And if it can help you be more productive, especially if you're just starting out with this, then what's the issue? Right? The way I like to do things is that I intermittent fast in the morning. In the morning. I don't eat from 3:30 till about, 8ish. So 8:30ish. I don't eat for 6 hours. That's always the kind of goal that I have when it comes to intermittent fasting. I don't eat for 6 hours. Because what that does is it allows me to focus on stuff like this, so I can actually talk to you and you can actually understand the things I'm saying. I can actually think while I'm talking. and I can genuinely help you because I'm focused, I'm present, I'm talking. And it also just allows me to focus on work much more throughout the day because I'm not trying to digest a fuck ton of food and I'm not losing energy trying to digest. What I used to do was that I would eat a lot of food in the morning. I would always have a bread, a toast of Nutella over it with bananas on top. Yes, it's fucking delicious, but I couldn't focus at school. Even on the days that I really tried to lock in, I just couldn't focus. And now that I've been intermittent fasting and I haven't been having all this shit in the morning, I'm actually able to focus. And when I get to school, usually I would get the meal deal from Tesco with some chocolate on the side. But now I don't get chocolate on the side. I get fruit, like I'll get raspberries, strawberries, blueberries, or something like that to help me keep my brain more active. And it helps because you're light. If you feel light, then you feel more productive. If you feel heavy and you're constantly digesting and too full, you can't focus, your brain becomes foggy and you can't actually work. Okay? So that's the basics of it, genuinely. It's not like, oh, do this carb keto shit. It's like, if you just simply replace your chocolates or all your unhealthy stuff with fruits, which is literally just like fucking candy, then you will see a change in your productivity. So that's what I mean by diet, right? Okay, and step 3, it's simply to work more, right? For you gym people that are watching, it's like, if you want to get stronger bench, you need to bench more, okay? For working, if you work more, you'll get better at working. It's a simple concept that you can understand, because if you constantly do work, I've talked about this in another video. Listen, right? 2 things will happen to you if you work more. Only 2 things. You either adapt or you die. And most likely, you're not going to die by doing a lot of work. You won't. So you're going to adapt, because that's what the human body does. It adapts to more work. So if you sit down and you start with maybe 3 questions, because you haven't done work properly before. So you're going to start with something really small. 3 schoolwork questions. 2 lines on your business website page. 2 pages in a book. Simply start. Right? Once you started, you can progress from then on. Right? Because you can slowly increase the load. It's just literally just progressive overload. Increase the load and your body will adapt to that load. And it'll become less of a problem the more you do it. It's even with sleeping, right? I used to wake up 8, 9 a.m. every day, and when it came to school I'd wake up at 7. I started waking up at 4:30, just throwing myself in. First few nights, yeah, it was fucking horrible. It was horrible, it was shit. But eventually you get used to it, and you start doing it again and again and again. And now 4:30, if anything, is less of a milestone for me, because I'm waking up at 3:30 now. It's like I needed a challenge, and this is the challenge, because I woke up this morning and I didn't want to fucking wake up. But I still pulled myself out of bed, and I am tired as shit. But I know that if I film these videos, that I can help someone out there. Someone who is struggling to even have the discipline to sit down to do 2 questions. And if I can help you to get the discipline to even do 2 questions, I would be more than fucking happy. Because then you can progress from that point on. Simple tips that I think are really applicable in your life. And if you learn to apply these in the basics, you will see a massive jump in your productivity. And this is how you can stay productive all day. Okay? Go get it. Mwah.